Hey you! Yes, you! You will be able to beat the Nameless King after this video. Pinky promise! First of all, I'm gonna explain everything you need to know about Phase 1. Then we're getting to the important part, Phase 2. I'm gonna give you a bunch of general tips. Afterwards, I'm gonna show you how to safely punish him without bringing yourself in danger, which is pretty much the most important part of the video. And at the very end, I'm gonna show you a glitch, which makes it able for you to completely dodge the big lightning attack. One very important tip that you might not like, try locking off for Phase 1. As you may know, the camera can be the hardest boss in the entire game sometimes. And please believe me that if you lock off and manually control the camera, Phase 1 will be so much easier. We're starting off with the wyvern, or as I like to call it, chicken lizard. When it flies up and breathes fire, you just run away. Easy. When it starts flying around you, you can also lock on if needed. You dodge the lightning, that one's pretty easy. And afterwards, the slam of Nameless King can be quite difficult to dodge. When the wings stop flapping, and when the wyvern dips his head down, get ready to roll. When they're both standing in front of you and the chicken takes a few steps back, you can hit its head once. Afterwards, they're going to be flying right behind you, and you need to watch out for that because there's always going to be a follow-up attack afterwards. Just make sure you keep the camera aimed at them. When the wyvern breathes fire, you simply run to the left of its head and you can start punishing and hitting the head. This one is a pretty difficult one. This is a really quick stab. When you see Nameless King moving backwards super fast, and also the wyvern's head moving around super quickly, and it kind of looks really weird and forced, you know this attack is coming and you can get ready for it. Then he's got one simple overhead slam. That one's fairly easy to dodge. Now, he can do a side slash either once, twice, or twice, and then finish it off with another overhead slam at the end. Always make sure he actually finished his combo before you attack. Then he's got a flying stab attack. You can tell this one apart from other wyvern attacks because it's not flying up high, it's just hovering above the ground. And last but not least, the lightning attack. This one is really difficult. So what you do here is as soon as you see it, you run underneath and roll at the end, just for safety. You just need to start running immediately when you see him charging up the lightning. Every time when Nameless King finished an attack, you can punish. Except for the combo attack, as I said before, you need to wait it out until he finished it, and then you can punish. However, the very easiest to punish is still the fire breathing. You can get lots of hits off in just one attack. But make sure you hit the head and not the neck, because the head takes extra stagger damage and you want that. And if the chicken staggers, you can get some easy damage and perform a critical attack by hitting the head. You can still hit it one more time while it's getting up. Congratulations, you beat the boss. Aww. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, but like seriously, look at this guy. Does he ever stop moving? He wouldn't let me breathe. He'll always catch me mid-attack, whatever I do. He just dashes around like a complete maniac. And he throws a whole bunch of wind at me. Don't get too discouraged by his quick dashes and maneuvers and all of that. Seriously, practice makes perfect. All of Nameless King's attacks feel delayed, and you need to get used to that. So make sure you're not rolling too early and get used to the timing first. It can take a while, but seriously, it's always better to focus on the boss's moveset and focus on dodging and kind of getting the hang of everything, of the timing, of the moveset, of the attacks, instead of just brute forcing, trying to get the boss's HP to 0 without having any clue of what you're doing. Now, I'll just give you a brief rundown of some of the attacks. He always does these 2 wind attacks at the beginning of the fight, so you know what's gonna come for you. Afterwards, he will hit you with a charged stab, and always be careful for some more follow-up stabs every single time. Yeah, he does a lot of them. I don't really know what's up with him. He's got those wild dashes with lots of wind. Watch out for him comboing you. He's always very likely to follow his one dash up with another dash instantly afterwards. And never ever let your guard down. Don't even think about attacking him. If you want to get far away from him to heal up, there's a good chance he'll leave you alone, but still always be on the lookout for long-range attacks. For the attack where he flies up high, after he launched, count to 2 and then roll on 3. So you go like 1, 2, roll. Just like that. And then if he flies sideways, count to 1.5 and then roll. So it would be like 1, roll. That was 1.5 seconds. I guess. Alright, now we're coming for that safe punishing strategy. So please listen very closely and do what I say, and I promise you'll get success. Now, there is one simple rule. I'm gonna show you exactly when and where and how to punish him. Because this way he will be open for an attack and you have time to punish him every single time if you do it right. The following 2 attacks are gonna be almost the only attacks that you are going to punish. You can also punish the lightning attacks, by the way. Okay. Watch this. Slash, slash, stab. Oh wait, what was that? An opening? Hell yeah. You need to wait for either an overhead slam, like this one, or a stab attack. He will almost always end his slash combos in a stab attack, but make sure to watch out for the follow-up stabs after he's done one stab. But honestly, they're super slow, and if you have a fast weapon, you can even hit him in between every single one of them. Also, you can clearly tell when he's finished with the combo, because he leans more forward, like, ugh! Okay, now, the lightning attacks. Scary, I know. But let me tell you, there's a glitch to avoid the charged up big one. When you see him charging up, immediately turn the camera away from him. The lightning will not hit you if you wait until you heard it crashing down behind you, and then you turn around quickly again. I have no idea why this works, but as you can see, it does, for some reason. Now these lightning attacks are fairly simple, you just need to figure out the timing. Generally it's always a little later than you'd expect, because when the lightning hits the floor it takes a tiny bit to start spreading first, and that is the damage. This one is a little harder. Here also dodge later than you usually would, and then watch out for the floor afterwards, because there's going to be more lightning coming for you. But the very best way is if you can get directly behind him. I really hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure to leave me a like and a comment and tell me about your experience. And most importantly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also, you can watch me live on Twitch almost every day, by the way. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm gonna make a lot more of them in the future. Alright, bye!